Welcome. This is going to be part 3 of making the corner cabinet table, and some things are already together. For instance, I have a door on that has a glass insert or glass panel, and that also came from the gun cabinet tutorial. However, what I did, take a look around here, is I just resized it, and in order to put the decorative edge I had to make some modifications to it, but basically it's a door that we can build in the shop, and it's a cope and stick. Okay, some things are already together, and you see this is dimensioned out, which is the bottom, the shelf, and there's also a fake top there, and it serves all three purposes when we make this in the shop. I'm going to pull this one apart here so that you can see how I joined it. Let me grab my move tool and move that apart and slide that apart. And what I had to do is basically go back here and just join these together. Move this over. You notice there's also a dado in here that I believe I covered in part 2. So basically I would just take this back and join this all together. This part right in here where I'm zooming in at, you have to be very specific where you grab things and join them. That is going to go right there. And now I want to zoom in and make sure I did that correctly. And I can do the same thing with this one. Grab it in the correct spot. I actually made a copy there. There we go. Got rid of that copy. And that should have placed that just like so. And because the top was on there, I'm going to pull that top off. But the way I placed the top on there is I drew 1/2 inch guidelines away from each set or side. Excuse me, 0.5 and 0.5. And what we can do then is turn around here. Zoom out, and if I can just grab, I'm going to have to move something out of the way. There we go. I'm going to try to just grab that part I just joined and move that straight up to that corner. You can also pull the sides and join each side individually, but I believe I can just come right here and place that right like so. Zoom in real good. There we go. And that gives us a 1/2 inch overhang all the way around so that the cabinet can go up against the wall if they want. And I'm going to delete those guidelines now. There's many ways to draw the same part in SketchUp, so you may find a easier way or better way than what I do, and that's perfectly alright as long as the end product is accurate and what you want it to be. The bottom dimensioned out, and you can see the cabinet with, this is one way you could do the front trim. Just do a round over all the way around like that. You could possibly take the trim around all 3 corners. Do a small round over on the door, and if you zoom in on the top you can also see a round over. Okay. The door, if you watch the gun cabinet video, you can understand how to make a door. And it was interesting when I scaled it down. I just this was the large scale gun cabinet door, so it was much bigger than 31 inches tall. And what I did is I just drew a rectangle that was 19 1/16, comma 31.25, and I used the scale tool I'll have to move this a little bit here out of the way. There we go. But you use your scale tool. I have to select this part right here. You can now size it, move it over to this and size it right to this just by grabbing your handles and stuff. So that was a cool way to get that the right size. And then what I did is I also imported the glass panel from the gun cabinet drawing and pulled this one style off. So if you pull one style off like so, you can basically do the same thing with the glass, kind of pull it down to the right size, slide it in, and then slide your style right back on. And that's how you can quickly make the door. So I doubt if I make a video on how to make the door, unless somebody emails me or messages me and says they would like to have that. But there's still another part to watch that shows how to do the trim, and that should finish up the cabinet for you. You have a cut list here for the door. The only thing we haven't done that we do in shop class is the panel optimization, if we were going to make more than one of these. This right now takes about half a sheet of plywood, veneered ply. So not too bad. Alright, so just continue watching the last video, and basically I didn't show you how to put the door on, but it's a 1/2 inch overhang all the way around, so just draw a couple guidelines to place your door on the cabinet when you get to that point. But you have pretty much everything you need to actually build this in the shop, just from the diagrams alone. Okay, thank you very much.